Hello, everyone. I'm Domingo Armengol. I studied 4 years ago at the University of Leicester. Graduated in 2016 of a Master of Physics with Astrophysics. I was then a co-founder of Unicycle Solution, a smart micromobility startup that I created in the University of Leicester. And now I'm currently working at Deloitte as a strategy consultant. And I'm the author of Startup Ready, a book to help entrepreneurs to achieve their success in their entrepreneurship journeys. I'm currently working at Deloitte Strategy in Spain. I moved back to Madrid, my hometown, and it's been 2 years that I've been here, and it's been amazing working in a big company with really good clients. But in order to get here, I started in Leicester, and everything was normal for me when I started. I thought of pursuing the career path of getting a normal job, attending, getting good grades, and everything actually. But in my third year, everything changed when I started exploring the path of entrepreneurship. I had the chance to study Lean Launchpad, a course taken in my degree, which it challenged me to think about other options, other career paths, other opportunities to develop my skills, my my capabilities towards the future. And everything started literally when I got to Leicester. The first day I got my bike stolen, and a lot of people know this story by now because I've told it a lot of times. But 3 years later, I thought that I could solve this problem, and I started a business, or I had a business idea that I didn't know how to pursue. As I studied physics, I had no idea about business and all that, so I had a lot of uncertainty. So, but with the help of Leicester University, Leicester Innovation Hub, and all the people around it, 2 years later, I was able to turn the business into a startup. I created a product, a business. I was really, really close to get paid customers, the council, a lot of universities, and so on. The business was a mechanism to solve bicycle theft. It was a smart bicycle park that it was to solve all the bicycle theft in UK basically, and it was going really, really well, until a few things happened. Right, as I told you, I have no experience in business, as everything in after a long journey, we started just myself. 3 years later, we were five from the team. We had a product, but a product, a business, cash flow, and everything. But we decided to stop. 2 years. Sorry, I decided to stop. We decided to stop. It was a very tough decision. We faced during 2 years a lot of struggles, a lot of uncertainties, a lot of things that we couldn't control happen in this time. Things that we could control as well. But as we were a very young team, we had to learn it every day. We had to struggle. We have to work every day against everything. 'Cause of course, we were a young company, and it was hard to get traction, hard to get trust by councils, by government, by universities. It was a really good challenge. We developed our skills, our capabilities amazingly. However, it got to a moment 2 years later that our cash flow was getting to an end. It was hard because we didn't make sales because something, well, COVID just came before we signed our big contract with, as I said, with our potential customers, and we didn't want to give up. We want to keep trying to make this happen. We were resilient, so we want to make it happen actually, but until we asked for help, because we would were move forward. And I remember a very clear quote by someone that told me, like, don't be a passionate founder, be a critical CEO. And when we based ourselves in empirical facts, on figures, on what actually was happening, and step out of the boat and see what actually what happened with Unicycle Solutions, we decided that the moment to finish the venture was happened there. We made a lot of mistakes early on, that had very bad impacts for the down the line, because we have no idea at the beginning, right? It was tough for us, realizing this and acknowledging the failure, which was the first moment to start off doing something better, and acknowledge that failure and with the help of course, a lot of professionals of Leicester Innovation Hub, Leicester Uni, many people, we mentors, we were able to frame that goal. Let's call it failure, right? I mean, I see failure not as a bad thing, but it's a good thing to keep developing, keep learning. We learn to transform that internal failure, well, that external failure into an internal success, and that's why that what I'm hearing now. After 2 years ago, as I said, this happened. We decided to pull out from Unicycle Solutions, and I was very engaged with the Leicester community of startups, entrepreneurs. I really enjoy, and I was very close to a lot of the people around it, and I decided that a lot of people would. I mean, I said I wish everyone knew what I know right now, with all the mistakes that I made, with all the advice that I have on all my experiences. So I started to giving some advice, informal advice to entrepreneurs, to people around the community, and the conversations. They said, "Oh, you should write a book," or the typical story, right? That you say, "Okay, yeah, fair enough." But I started doing it, and after 2 years, and I'm proud to say that I managed to get all that information from all my experience of mentor books, chats, events that I've been on, and I've created a a book which is called the Startup Ready, which is the manual I would have given myself when I started. It contains, I mean, from all the failures, mistakes, experiences, and a few success that we had as well, to be able to turn that to help people get get started, succeed in business, because succeed in business, of course, it's going to be really hard, and you need a lot to get there, but also um, get started. I think that entrepreneurship is an equally valid route path, career path as anything else. You will learn. I mean, entrepreneurship has taught me in 2 3 years what nothing could have ever taught me. I've learned how to grow a business myself, lead a business, talk to clients, meetings, raise funding, so many things that I could have learned otherwise. And I have to say, I think I I was able to. I had that experience in entrepreneurship. I was able to get a really exciting job where I'm now, and the strategy big four company, right? So I said university is a really is the perfect place to actually try new career paths, explore new careers, and entrepreneurship is a great one. It's a follow your drive, you can follow your purpose, you can follow your passion, and do what you want to do. You will have it's a really hard journey. You'll face many difficult situations. You have many challenges, but you have the drive to wake up in every morning and try to make an impact, right? Which is something that with time you will be very appreciate, and is very rewarding. So being able to do that in a safer space, which is university, you have almost nothing to lose, is the time, and it's a great opportunity to do there. So this book is for those people, to break those barriers of challenges that you have in your inner self with society that pull you to a traditional career path, let's say, not into entrepreneurship. So this book also challenges that, and help you break those barriers to actually go and pursue what drives you, or the passion that you have and what you want to do. Um, and and then it takes step by step from validating your idea, because you have your idea. You don't know if it's good or bad, but by speaking to people, doing customer discovery, validating your idea, pivoting as well. During your startup, you have an idea, and the final idea or the final business will be, I think, a completely different thing. But being able to do this with customers, and being able to create a product that people want instead of what you have on mind, is a very challenging journey, but it's also very rewarding and very successful if you follow the right path. So the book um, consists of actually 12 chapters, of one every stage, from your initial purpose to your idea, to validating all those things and going step by step until create a product that you actually can sell and a successful business. Um, yeah, and this comes with advice of a lot of successful entrepreneurs, which have failed as well. I mean, successful entrepreneurs have failed a lot of times. That's what makes them successful entrepreneurs. So it has that story on it, and I think that is basically is something that is helping a lot of people now, and I think that it will help a lot of people getting started, um and succeeding in what they love. So yeah, that's the book, Startup Ready, and it's launching the 2nd of March, hopefully soon. So yeah, thank you.